1970, the average American house cost $24,000. A single blue-collar income could support a family of four, buy a new car every few years, and secure a dignified retirement. Today, that same house is $450,000. Your car is a 7-year debt trap. And your retirement is a 401k that's at the mercy of a volatile market. You've been told it's just inflation. You've been told it's supply and demand. They are lying to you. What you are witnessing is the most sophisticated wealth transfer in human history, a systematic liquidation of the American middle class by a trio of giants: the Federal Reserve, Wall Street, and the government that sold you out. Tonight, we pull back the curtain on the new feudalism. We're going to show you exactly how they are turning a nation of owners into a nation of permanent renters. Welcome to the era where you will own nothing, and they will make sure you're too busy working to even notice. The curtain killer. To understand why you're broke, you have to understand the invisible tax. Since 1971, when the US dollar was detached from gold, your money stopped being an asset and started being a debt instrument. Every time the Federal Reserve prints $1 trillion to save the economy, they aren't creating wealth. They are diluting yours. It's like pouring water into a bottle of wine. The volume increases, but the taste disappears. Between 2020 and 2022, the US printed nearly 40% of all dollars ever created in history. That money didn't go to your local grocery store. It went to big banks at 0% interest. By the time it reached you, the price of eggs, gas, and rent had already skyrocketed. You didn't get a raise, you got a devaluation. You are running faster, but the treadmill is being sped up by a private banking cartel. PHCBB, LACKROC, K Housing Hist. But where does all that cheap money go? It goes into the hands of firms like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. These are the new landlords. For the first time in history, Wall Street is competing with you for a 3-bedroom suburban home. They aren't looking for luxury. They want starter homes. They use all cash offers. 30% above your best bid, using the very money they borrowed for free from the Fed. Why? Because equity is freedom. If you own your home, you have power. But if you rent, you are a subscriber. They want to turn your life into a subscription model. Your home, your car, your tools. Everything rented, nothing owned. In their neo-feudalist world, you are the serf, and Wall Street is the king. Titi debit trap, and Titi endo FD2 dream. The final nail in the coffin is debt. U.S. consumer debt is at an all-time high, over $17 trillion. In the 1800s, slavery was enforced with chains. In 2026, it's enforced with a credit score. When wages don't keep up with inflation, people use debt to bridge the gap. You aren't buying things anymore. You are financing survival. And every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar stolen from your future. The system doesn't want you to pay off your debt. It wants you to stay in the gap. Just enough money to keep working, but never enough to walk away. This is the death of the American dream. The promise of upward mobility has been replaced by the reality of permanent servitude. PHC conclusion. QPOR low theme. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It is an economic reality hidden in plain sight. They rely on your distraction. They want you fighting over politics while they quietly liquidate your bank account. The Great Reset isn't just a slogan. It's a blueprint. But knowledge is the only thing they can't print or devalue. Once you see the machine, you can stop feeding it. Stop being a consumer and start being an investor. Invest in skills and land, in decentralized assets, and in community. The American dream isn't dead yet, but it's on life support. And the only way to save it is to wake up. Stop playing their game and start building your own. Outro. If this video opened your eyes, share it. Silence is how they win. Subscribe to join the few who are actually paying attention. The truth is expensive, but the cost of ignorance is your life. Let's go deeper, because understanding the problem is only half the journey. The other half is understanding how ordinary people survive and even thrive inside changing systems. Every major economic shift in history created two types of people: those who froze and those who adapted. When agriculture replaced hunting, many lost status, some built empires. When industry replaced agriculture, many lost land, some built factories. When the internet replaced industry, many lost jobs, some built platforms. This shift, the shift you are living through right now, is the financialization era, where everything becomes an asset class: homes, data, attention, even your time. Your attention is traded, your debt is packaged, your retirement is indexed. Your behavior is modeled. You are not just a worker anymore. You are a data point in a global financial machine. But machines have patterns, and patterns can be studied. people who win are not always the strongest. They are the ones who see the pattern early. So what are the patterns? Assets are being valued over labor. Ownership is being valued over effort. Distribution is being valued over production. Systems are being valued over individuals. That sounds cold, but it gives you a map. And once you have a map, you are no longer lost. Start with this principle. Stop asking, how do I earn more? Start asking, what can I own? Own skills that are rare. Own systems that work without you every hour. Own audiences. Own distribution. Own equity. Even small slices. A person with a small ownership stake often outperforms a person with a large salary over time. Income pays bills. Ownership builds freedom. This is why some people work harder every year, yet fall behind. And some people build once and move ahead for decades. The difference is leverage. Leverage is not just money. Leverage is code. Leverage is media. Leverage is networks. Leverage is knowledge applied at scale. You don't need permission to build leverage anymore. That is the hidden opportunity of this era. A phone can be a studio. A laptop can be a factory. An idea can be an asset. They taught you how to be employed. They did not teach you how to be positioned. Position beats effort when cycles change. When interest rates change, positions win. When technology changes, positions win. When policy changes, positions win. So build positioning. Position yourself where growth is flowing. Position yourself where value is created. Position yourself where distribution is scalable. Don't just chase money. Chase asymmetric opportunity. One good asymmetric move can outweigh 10 years of linear effort. That is not luck. That is awareness meeting timing. Yes. The pressure is real. Yes. Affordability is harder. Yes. The middle class feels squeezed. But history also shows something else. Innovation lowers barriers. Information spreads faster. Tools become cheaper. Access expands. Every closed gate creates a side door. Every side door creates a new path. Every new path creates new winners. Crisis does not just destroy. It redistributes. The question is not, is the system fair? The question is, are you adapting faster than it changes? Because adaptation is the real currency now. Build multiple skills. Build multiple income streams. Build financial literacy. Build negotiation power. Build community alliances. Build optionality. Optionality is freedom. The person with options cannot be trapped easily. The person with one path can be controlled easily. Reduce dependency. Increase capability. Don't panic. Prepare. Don't rage. Research. Don't withdraw. Rebuild. Zoom out. Think long term. Act daily. The future is not written by institutions alone.